Hi everyone, Happy New Year. And also thank you for the support. I've gotten 50 plays. That's an incredible milestone. So today I'll be talking about embracing uncertainty. I remember that I posted that it is those who are comfortable suffering that don't suffer. I paraphrased that from a psychologist I used to listen to a lot. So basically in life it's not always going to be a bed of roses. It's not always going to be comfortable. There'll be hard times. Even for the people that seem to have it on a platter of gold, there'll be times that will not be pleasant, where the thorns will not do you very well, you know. But then, um, the best way to really get through all this is to actually just embrace uncertainty. That moment where you don't know if what you are going to do will work out, but you do it anyway. I mean, starting this was not very easy. I felt like, what if people don't like it? What if it's not good enough? What if this? What if that? But then I just had to do it, even though I'm not sure of the outcome. God said do it, and then I went ahead and did it. Another a very good example of this is the story of Abraham, where he's told, "Get thee out of your father's house to a land that I will show you." Ha. I'm trying to imagine that happens in this generation or in a recent time, where God tells someone, "Okay, walk out of your dad's house and start going. I will show you where to go." So you can imagine that kind of thing. Like there, there is a map to where he will be, but the map is not revealed to him. The only part of the map that was revealed to him was probably, let's say, the front of his dad's house. Come out of the house and start walking, something like that. So I'm very sure Abraham at that point definitely wasn't sure how or where it would go, how it would go, but he had to do it anyway. It was an instruction, and he had to do it anyway. And trust me, it was not something that was very easy. So basically, what I'm just trying to say in essence is we really need to embrace uncertainty if we want to be alright. You see, anxiety bar, from my own personal observation, largely can be caused by these two things. One is when one thinks about the past and then realizes that, oh, I made so many mistakes and it's biting inside and everything, stuff like that. And then another cause of that is uncertainty, where you sit down, you look into the future, and you're not sure that everything is going to be all right or everything is going to work out. That's a very uncertain moment, very unpleasant feeling. I mean, that feeling leads some people to, you see, this uncertainty timber. There are people that are like, oh, I'm not sure how it's going to end up. I'm really scared. I'm worried. And then they don't start what is probably going to end up very wonderful. They end up not starting it because they feel like, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to be. So I have mentioned the word so many times, uncertainty. You just have to like get comfortable with it, right? And for me personally, I serve a God that knows the future. He knows the past, the present, the future, everything. He knows it. And for me, that I am limited as a mere mortal. I am just a follower. I mean, I don't know how my future is going to be, but I know that it's going to be wonderful because He has good plans for me. He told me that in Jeremiah 29:11, where He said, "For I know the thoughts that I have for you, they are good thoughts and not evil, to give you an expected end." Kind of paraphrase that. So I don't have to sit around and be wondering and worrying. All I have to do is, just like Abraham did, follow. I mean, as he was following, there were places where he would settle down, and then he would have to raise an altar to God, and then find out the next direction. And again, one of the best ways to really be comfortable with this uncertainty thing is to stay connected to God. Um, I mean, look at the story of Abraham. Imagine as Abraham was going, he disconnected. Maybe he decided to backslide or sin or stop serving God. He would just be left in the middle of nowhere and have to find his way back. Probably just trace his way back home. But he had to stay connected. He had to stay connected. And then let's just say, for me, one of the ways to really be all right, even with all this unavoidable uncertainty, is stay connected to God, and then accept that I am not sure how it's going to be, but I know that it's going to be all right. you know so if you've listened to this point, you're a very wonderful person. uh, and in case you did not listen to this point, you're probably not hearing this, but whoever, you're also a wonderful person. Thank you very much. And if you found this insightful, please feel free to share to other people. God bless you. Amen.